Let's start with the magnetic corner clamps. What do you think, Pavel?
Let's do that.
Are you ready
Uh,
for that? So for quite some time, I've been selling corner clamps at my Etsy shop, and I really like these things because, in my opinion, they help quite a lot in box making. And originally there were rectangular corner clamps for 90-degree angles. So there were the mechanical clamps, and pretty soon after adding these mechanical clamps, I made some magnetic corner clamps. And I guess this is my favorite fidget tool from from our shop, because it's just pretty fun to play with them, and, but they're pretty functional as well. But the thing that prompted me to talk about the magnetic corner clamps today is that the fact that just a couple of days ago, I introduced a new design, a 45-degree clamp. The blue ones are 45-degree clamps. So now you can make triangular structures like this one is if you use another 90-degree clamp in this set. So here is a triangle with two 45-degree angles, corners, and one 90-degree. Then you can make some boxes. Other boxes, I guess, square or rectangular shaped boxes that have diagonal walls inside of them. This I like even more, I guess, than the triangular box. Triangular boxes are not something you can see quite often, but this I think is even more unusual. And of course, you can mix them in any other sorts of ways and build all the different structures. Your imagination is the limit here. Something else I recently I had it in the shop for quite some time. 120-degree clamp, but it's the first time I tried making not really making a box, just some sample how a hexagonal box can look while you make it with these magnetic clamps. I think it's also amazing. And of course you can put diameters inside, because there are besides the 120-degree clamps, there are 60-degree clamps, and of course you can add where is cardboard. I prepare cardboard for this. Yeah, I put it under the magnetic clamps because, well, obviously you don't want to see it right away when you need it fast. So you can add a wall inside with these 60-degree clamps. Yeah.
I assume it's obvious, but still, what is the point of all this? Why do you need those clamps? How do they help you constructing a box?
Yeah, that's a good question. So when you are assembling a box, you need the. Usually, you start with the base. So there is no bottom cardboard in this structure over here, because, well, that's just a demonstration. But usually you start with the base, and then you build walls around the base in some way. And while these walls are standing upright, you need some ways for them not to fall down, not to run away from each other while they are gluing to each other. So you can either use your hands and wait while glue is sticking together. You can use masking tape, artist tape, or you can use clamps. You can use these mechanical clamps for standard 90-degree angle boxes, but for boxes of different shapes, of other shapes, you probably need something else. And that's where these magnetic corner clamps come in. And while I like quite a lot these mechanical clamps, because, well, the process is also pretty nice and pleasant. You have this screw, you unscrew it, you can open the clamp quite widely, so you can use thick material, even like, I don't know, plexiglass or wood or something like that, or several layers of cardboard, and they give quite good results. But still, in my opinion, the better connection is achieved with these magnetic corner clamps, especially as these are the smallest size of corner clamps. The outer part of the clamp is 35 millimeter long. I mean, each side, and the inner part is obviously shorter. And we also offer larger clamps, which are 50 millimeter long. And also there are clamps with 2 layers of magnets. So you can see the difference over here. There is 1 layer of magnets or 2 layers of magnets, and well, twice as more magnets, of course, twice as more magnetic force, and the largest corner clamps are really strong. I used them to clamp together pieces of plexiglass 6 millimeter thick, and they were standing, like even then it was pretty tough to take the magnets apart. With the smallest magnets, of course, with the smallest clamps, you wouldn't be able to do that. And you can probably see over here that for some of the sides I used pairs of magnets, because here you can see there are single magnet, and here are 2 of them together. That's not double layered magnets. That's just two clamps put together. You can also do that as well. For a large and sort of flexible structure with lots of parts, because there are 6 walls here, and well, there may be some inside parts as well for structures like that. Probably the smallest size is not the best solution. The double layered or longer clamps are better, because they provide better connection. But well, you can work with this as well. So this is something I wanted to show you, and I really like this tool. And obviously the buyers who bought these tools and left comments on our Etsy shop also like them. So there also was a question on Facebook, because I recently posted some photos of these structures, hexagonal sort of box or walls for a box, and these the structures I've made with 45-degree clamps. And there was a question of how small can we go with the size of these structures. And as I mentioned, the smallest part is currently the inner side of the small clamp, and each side is 25 millimeter long, so 2.5 centimeters long. And there are 2 magnets on each side, and you can use them obviously, but I don't think we can go smaller, because the magnetic force wouldn't be enough to hold even 2 millimeter card. So
and are these neodymium magnets?
Yeah. And that's the main part of the price of the tool, really, because well, the smaller sizes of these magnets are cheaper than the mechanical corner clamps. So a set of 4 small corner clamps, which looks like this. So there are 4 pairs of inner and outer parts, and then there is this thingy for if you want to make inside walls in your box. So it is cheaper than this set of 4 mechanical corner clamps, but all other sets are more expensive, because well, you go from 3 magnets in each side to 5 magnets in each side, then you double it if you have double layered clamps, and that's where the price of the magnets starts to influence quite a lot the price of the tool.
And another technical question: do I understand it right that the magnets are inside the clamps? So you print the lower part, you put the magnets inside, and then you sew them in.
Yeah, sort of like that. Yeah, magnets are inside. I think I should have brought the earlier version of the clamps, because you could have seen the magnets from the outside in the earlier versions. And well, we still have these photos on in our shop, because it visualizes the idea better, because you can see these magnets inside the clamps, and otherwise it's just a plastic corner thing or something. And, but yeah, that's how it works. And